Hi, and I'm back, and I didn't do the question of the day. This is the question of the day. This is where subscribers send me questions, or if they have anything that they would like to know about esoteric, I try to answer them. Is Berlin, what is when you're wanting to read tarot and you're not intuitive? Intuitive is when you can naturally do it, and cards are just there for it's notebook paper. People use intuitive for sales pitches, and they're just regular old tarot readers. I'm still not my business. But one of the good decks is one thing that I've done this a long time. I do not suggest Rider-Waite. And let me tell you why. Rider-Waite are for children. Like there's some culture that really get into the tarot thing. Tarot Rider-Waite are for beginners. When you buy Rider-Waite, people read the book. That's a big misconception. Everybody's different. When you get Rider-Waite and people buy tarot cards to keep them in line. They don't do them to read them. They keep you in line. They keep you in line with the person. It keeps you from dropping that energy. Rider-Waite, I would never buy. Cards with the messages on it. Those are like paraphernalia type cards. Those are cards that were made by maybe some famous tarot reader, maybe some famous oracle, maybe some famous medium, and they leave those. They leave those back as a reminder, and people buy them as tarot cards. And then they read the messages like the card is talking to you. Those are not for that. Those are like memory type cards, something that you would like to have in memory of the person. You would like to find cards that just have the pictures. And if you're a great tarot reader, back in the day, old school tarot readers still use playing cards. I did not suggest Rider-Waite because after the age of 12 years old, Rider-Waite are just about do anything you say. Anything that you say in them tarot cards, that's you saying that. That's why a lot of readers in esoteric are not accurate, because Rider-Waite are played. They don't have anything connected to them. They're trainers. They're guiders. They show you the technique. Reading the book is a no-no. Intuitive people don't read books. They just buy the cards and just do it. It's like a piece of chewing gum from intuitive people. They don't need no book or nothing because they just use it to keep them in line. Rider-Waite are just not for adults, period. That's what I'm saying. That's why y'all find so many inaccurate readers on you in esoteric, because once you get to a certain age and you read them so long, that's why people use them, because they're crutches. They use them so long and they think that they're accurate because whatever they're saying is lining up with the cards, because those are trainers. After a certain age, whatever you practically is around you, and whatever gift or guessing games you carry, those Rider-Waite are going to bring it out. That's why I'm saying they're not for adults. You have to find some cards that are very good without the words on them, the ones that can bring whatever gift you have out. A lot of people that are not gifted using Rider-Waite. Those are not cards for that type of situation. They're trainers. They're trainers. They're like, when your child needs to learn how to, like potty training. We always put that pot there because we know that pot gonna deliver. That's how the cards are. They're gonna always say what you want them to say because you train them to say it. That's why people use them. And then you notice when they get cards, they go get another deck of cards that look just like Rider-Waite that says the same messages. And then a lot of misconception is people using different decks. Let me tell you where they contradict themselves. The reason why the readings sound contradicted is because they get Rider-Waite, which comes from just natural, you can say anything with Rider-Waite and people will believe it. And then they get another deck and the whole story has changed. Is because those are cards for training. They're not supposed to be read to give people readings. They're trainers. And then they go get this other deck, and then you're like, what happened? It's because those are two different decks. And then to let you know that the person don't know what they're talking about, they don't even know they're looking at another deck of cards, and they don't even know that the story is about to change. So that's another misconception of things. You have to know what you're doing. It don't take 150 decks. I would not suggest Rider-Waite. I use the Gypsies. My cards are $4. I've been using them 10, 20 years. I've been using those same cards for years. And the reason I've been using them, because I don't use them. I just use them to keep me in track. Go to eBay. They're Gypsy. If you know what they look like, they come in different forms. They come in different pictures. They are not writers. They're just different. If you think you can read them, they come from Hungary. It takes about 2 weeks for you to get them now because her business I've sent that lady a lot of business. But I get mine for $4. You probably get yours for $4 too. Buy 3 and 4 packs if you can. They are easy. They are easy. They are easy. They are easy. You do not want to use any words. They come in 3 different languages. I've never used any languages that was on because I don't need them. But just get your deck. If you can't get the hardest deck, Get the hardest deck, and it's just going to bring it out naturally. If you're not intuitive, leave tarot cards alone. If you don't know anything about it, leave it alone. Rider-Waite are a no-no to blend beds off the bat. That's why when I go to question the other day, what do you think about Rider-Waite? They are a big 100% no-no for me. I say find a deck that really, really works for you. That when you talk about wands and swords and two of cups and towers, but those are Rider-Waite based, even though they look different. That's why there's so much inaccuracy, because they're dependent on the cards to bring. They're dependent on those same messages.